Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IAS. So as part of our daily series, today also we will discuss a topic particularly called immigration bill related. So yet to be introduced in the parliament. So we will see why the law is and what are certain issues, concerns already which have been raised against the bill. Okay, so let's get started. See, prior background that Minister of External Affairs had invited the public inputs to this Immigration Bill 2021, and this bill represents a long overdue opportunity to reform the recruitment process for national seeking employment abroad. See, immigration, migrants is nothing but a movement of people who are moving from one place to another. So, migrants, if you go into the place, immigrant, if you go out of a place you become an immigrant. And from India, people are going abroad in the name of education opportunities, economic opportunities, right? So people are going abroad, they will be referred as immigrants. But you see, these immigrants have faced certain issues over the period of time. So see, what is said is like, for years, independent investigations into migrant worker conditions have underlined serious exploitative practices. So, as I said, these immigrants have been facing a number of issues abroad. So, what are all the issues? The issues like large recruitment charges. These people have to pay if they want to get the job abroad. Contract substitution. So, contract will be substituted by another kind of work. Then deception by the brokers as well as employers. Retention of passports. So passports are left kept with the people and they are not returned. Okay. Then non-payment or underpayment of wages. So wages are not paid according to the agreed things. Then poor living conditions. So workers have right to have decent environment for working. So that is also not provided. Then because just because he is a worker, he is not a slave. Okay, so those things are also kept, not provided to the workers. Then discrimination and other forms of ill treatment. So as see, a set of issues, n number of issues the immigrants are facing abroad. Okay, so if these are the issues, so what is the governance as of now concerned with respect to immigration? See, as of now we have Immigration Act of 1983. Okay, so this is what it does is, this act sets up a mechanism for hiring through government certified recruiting agents. Okay, through individuals, public or private agencies. So if people who want to go abroad, you have recruiting agents who will be certified by the government. And it what it does is, act puts obligation for agents to conduct due diligence of prospective employers. So be aware of what is the employ who are willing to employ people, right? So know about these employers. Okay, and also sets up a cap on service fees. So people who are going abroad also have to pay the charge. So that cap is also set under the act. Then it also establishes a government review of worker travel and employment documents to 18 countries, mainly West Asian and Southeast Asian. So just remember a part of act. So immigrants are governed through this act. Okay, but you see, as we discussed, there are a number of these issues, right? So how will these have to be addressed? Once there are issues, they have to be addressed. So the government of India has now come out with a new bill, Immigration Bill 2021, which is an improvement over 1983 Act. It is said how it is improvement because it launches a new immigration policy division, establishes help desks and welfare committees, and it also requires manpower agencies. Before these immigrants go out, before they depart, you give them information related to the possible things likely to happen. Okay, then it increases accountability of brokers and other intermediaries who are also involved in labor hiring. Okay, so these all things are aiming to improve the governance. Okay, so these things are there, but there are concerns which are raised against the law. Is that, see, you are trying to improvise the mechanism governance, but there is no the bill lacks is, it lacks a human rights framework aimed at securing the rights of migrants and their families. See, what is said is, a number of exploitation are there, but you are not doing anything in the bill which will address these kind of issues, rights of workers. Okay, we have seen like poor working conditions and all those stuff. So you are doing nothing to address them. And bill also permits manpower agencies to charge workers service fee and even allows agents to set their own limits. So this is contradiction to general principles under International Labour Organization. So what International Labour Organization principle states is that the employers and not it is employers, not the workers, who should bear recruitment payments, which includes cost of their visa, air travel, medical exams, service charges to recruiters. So it should be paid by the employers, not by the people who want a job. Okay, so but the bill is contradicting with this ILO principle, so that is also one issue raised. Then another is it permits government authorities to punish workers by cancelling or suspending their passports and imposing fines up to 50,000 for violating any of the bill's provision. See, this is what the provision is. If you are violating any of the bill's provision, then your visa can be, your passports can be suspended, cancelled, and fine also can be imposed. So what is the issue here is, see, most of the people who are emigrating, some people are not that aware, educated, right? So they are not they come under the influence of various recruiters and all. But what happens is, when it is found that these people are violating the law, if these people are charged, it is not it is again making trouble to the poor people. See, they are already, because of lack of awareness, because of ignorance, they are coming under the influence of various recruiting agencies. But if you now start punishing these people who are unaware of the law, all the process and all, this is against the basic human right, dignity, and all those stuff. So that is what the issue is. You cannot just punish people when they are unaware of the law. So this is the argument which has been raised, so yet to be passed. So see what are all the debates that will go on in the parliament, if any new issues or if any new modifications are done to the uh, bill. Okay, so that's it for today. You can also download the PDF of this document in the link that is shared below, and do download Topper AIS Institute app so that you get access to a number of videos that will help you in your UPSC preparation. Thank you.